Hey guys, it's Mrs. Burnth, and I'm going to be doing another video of me teaching part 6, and part 7 is coming on February 14th. And February 14th is going to be actually Mrs. during my part 11, so stay tuned for that, and this is going to be me teaching, so I'm going to teach more stuff. Even though the stuff I already teach, the part 6 is going to be the last one to teach more things, but part 7, we'll just do something a little differently. I'm just going to teach you. I'm going to give you a test, guys, so yeah, I'm going to give you guesses. I'm going to ask you questions on part 7 comes. This is Valentine's Day, and it's going to be really special. So, Nissa has been doing so much trouble lately. He's been calling me an attitude, which is I do not appreciate. I only want respect for other people's opinions. Nissa said the word, academic jigglemanopherstulixes. That's not even a word. And where did Nissa hear that from? Lion did not know this one either. Quinn did not know this one either, so who's the only one heard it? Obviously, it's Niston by himself because he probably doesn't want to be caught by his own self, but he already caught by his lion's little camera that can see Niston's whole body right here. My body's right here. Where's your body? Show me your body. Dance like me. Yeah, dance like me. I'm Mrs. Burnth, and I'm pretty cute. Yeah, that's what I am. Alright, so now Niston has been out of the situation, and now we're going to teach some maybe more social studies on math, English. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we're just going to figure it out, so what we can talk about, or maybe we can talk about stuff that we can figure out, maybe in the future, or past, what we did, or it can be anything more specialist, or maybe we can talk about therapy in the first part, or maybe we can talk about roofs, or houses, or hotels. Maybe we can talk about anything. I'm just going to talk about something else, like it provides convention for a whole viability, for it flexibly, to think it hard. You must think more possibilities to reach a goal of to be learning, to be in college when you're off school. You don't have to go to college, but you still have to go to school though. It's your education to get to be a great student, and just until your education's either 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Does not matter. I mean, you can still go to school at 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, but 90s you might have to retire. But when you're 20s, you might have to be a teacher if you really want to. Or middle 20s, that's why I'm a teacher. I'm in mid 20s, so might be 25 or 26, telling you that. Yeah, Quinn's 16, and I'm in mid 20s. Yeah, so yeah, Lion's 17, Nissan's 13, so yeah, that can make sense for all of this. But just tell you, Quinn's old character is actually back, and I do not know this person. This person looks familiar, and his name is Murray Marchie. I never seen him around. I just thought he was new. But I get it, he's old. I know Quinn has played in Murray Marchie in late 2016, and that was a long time. And I want to look forward to new characters that I haven't met. So yeah, Quinn said that characters are not outdated at all. They're still here. They're still here if you need them. You can upload them right away. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many minutes we're arriving, or how many minutes we arrive, or something that we can teach about. But maybe we can teach about something right now, if you like. But I'll teach you something when I want to, or maybe we can teach about something that I really want to teach. My teaching goal. It's February 1st. I did not get a chance to upload the 6th. This is part 6 right now, and part 7 is coming on February 14th. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit challenging for Quinn to do the whole thing, because he has a lot of things. He has a lot of things to do, get the video done in time, but he didn't have time. He only did one video of Niston's during my part 10, but Niston's part 11 is coming on February 14th, like I said. And part 12 is coming on March 1st. March 1st? Okay, yeah. And part 8 will be coming on February 22nd. And part 9 is going to be February 29th. And March 7th is going to be part 10, so yeah. Alright, so that's all the update. That's all the dates are going to come. And Quinn might put this in the description if he wants to. Maybe he may not have time for it, or maybe spring break is coming really soon, so we have to make this quick, or maybe we can have to make it a little quicker than usual. So yeah, I think we can get started right now if you want. I agree to do that. Alright, so today, now we're talking about therapy. The first one we're going to talk about is therapy. Therapy. Okay? So now we're going to talk about it, alright? Alright, so see your results about therapy. Therapy, or medical treatment to an attempted remediation. Remediation is we can click out more if you want to. Alright, therapy, alright. Treatment intended to relieve or heal a disorder. A course of antibiotic therapy Of course, antibiotic therapy, treatment, remedy, cure, remedial treatment, method of healing. The treatment of mental or physiological disorders by physiological means he is currently in therapy. The psychotherapy, psychoanalysis, translate if you want to. Alright, so what does a therapist do? A therapist or psychotherapist is a licensed mental health professional who helps silence improve their lives, develop better cognitive and emotional skills, reduce symptoms of mental illness, and cope with various challenges. But that's only the beginning of what it means to be a psychotherapist. Alright, it sounds scary, but alright. What is a therapy psychology definition? Therapy, also called psycho. I keep saying psych. I can't say psych. Therapy, also called psychology. Therapy, also called psychology. Therapy, also called psychotherapy or counseling, is a process of meeting with the therapist to resolve problematic behaviors, beliefs, feelings, relationship issues, or somatic responses, sensations in the body. What is the full meaning of therapist? A person trained in methods or treating illness, especially without the use of drugs or surgery. A person who helps people with mental or emotional helpings by helping and talking about those problems. A person trained in psychotherapy. See a full definition of a therapist in English Language Learner's Dictionary. Alright, so let's go down here. What do you mean by therapy? Therapy is a treatment of someone with a mental or physical illness without the use of drugs or operations. Therapy is a particular treatment of someone with a particular illness. Alright, so that's what the therapy does when people are outraged. Therapy just drops down quickly and puts the foot down like this. Person, you better stop what you're doing and fix your behavior. That's all we want for you. Fix your behavior. That's all we want for you. So, alright, so that's what therapy does to you. The therapy tells you how you feel, what you're thinking of your problem, to see a behavior therapist, to tell you why are you acting like this, or to tell you like you're up to something, that you're being mean to people, you have a long way to be good, you know. You just have a long way to be good too. If you have problems with people, you don't have to like them, but all they want is respect, okay? Respect, okay? Keep an eye on me, respect. Keep an eye on me, respect. Got an eye on you. So, yeah, that's what therapy is about. A therapist tells you to stop immediately when you're being mean to people, when you're controlling just a little bit, when you're abusing yourself, respect yourself. That is not nice. Is abusing yourself, is respecting yourself? No. Say no. Just say no, right? Say no. Say no. Because it is not respect. It is disrespect. And all you want is respect. Respect yourself and do not abuse yourself. Respect yourself and do not abuse yourself. That's a great way. Say yes. Yes, that's a great thing. Does abusing yourself contribute? Respect yourself. Figure it out. Alright? So, that's all it's about therapists. If you guys have any questions about therapists, let me know. And I'll answer them in the comments down below. And I did not get a chance to make a YouTube account, but I'm going to get up to today, so just to tell you, it's going to come today, I promise, so please don't get mad at me. So I'm making a YouTube account right now. No, I ain't, okay? So yeah. Alright, that's all I want to tell you about psychology and therapist. That's what it comes, so yeah. Okay, so now we're talking about autism. Autism definition. Alright, see the page right here. Shows you what autism looks like. Some challenging behaviors, and see a kid playing a little game to test his memory out. Or what does he got here? He got a little toy that was a little comfortable to play with. Just a little honest. Alright, so now let's get started. Autism, also called autism spectrum disorder. Impaired communication and social interaction, right? So now we're scrolling down in symptoms and treatments. A serious developmental disorders that impairs, wait, what happened here? Sorry, my computer just popped out for some reason. Ability to communicate and interact. Autism spectrum disorder impacts the nervous system. Alright, so, a developmental disorder with variable severity that is characterized by difficulty in social interaction and communication, by restricted, repetitive patterns of thought and behavior, okay? Autism spectrum disorders impacts the nervous system. The range of severity symptoms can vary widely. Common symptoms include difficulty with communication, difficulty with social interactions, obsessive interests in repetitive behaviors, early recognition, as well as behavioral, educational, and family therapies may reduce symptoms and support developmental and learning. So, what are 3 types of autism? The 3 most common forms of autism is pre-2013 classification system, where autistic disorder, or classic autism, Asperger's syndrome, pervasive developmental disorder, not otherwise specific, PDD and PDD-NOS / These three disorders share many and same systems, but they differ in severity and impact. Coyne has a friend with autism. His name's Jake. Jake Simmons, alright? Yeah, Jake. Jake, right? Yeah, that's what Coyne told me. What is autism in simple terms? Autism is a name of the disorder affecting brain development. Yeah, Jake knew what autism was, and Jake is doing fine. He's doing okay. He's one of the group, and people just love Jake. They just love him. The disorder is called autism spectrum disorder, ACD. People who have autism find it difficult to act in a way that other people think it's normal. They maybe find it difficult to talk to other people and to look at other people. And possibly, what is the main cause of autism? There is no known single cause of autism, the spectrum disorder, but it is generally accepted what is caused by abnormalities in brain structure or function. Brain scans shows differences in the shape of structure of the brain in children with autism compared to neurotypical children. So sometimes kids with autism don't really potty train. They wear diapers until they were like an adult, and they need to potty train like 2-year-olds. I don't know what's wrong with potty training, but like, do you think I'm just gonna ask you a question? Are adults supposed to wear diapers? That's what I'm asking. Are children supposed to wear diapers at 3 years old to 19 years old? No, they need to. They mostly potty train. Coyne never has that. Coyne never had that in his life. Coyne potty trained since he was Coyne potty trained the date at February 27th, 2006, and he's good. And most kids with autism and disorders, they bedwetting. Yeah. How do you know someone has autism? Difficulty interpreting what others are thinking or feeling. Trouble interpreting facial expressions, body languages, or social cues. Difficulty regulating emotion. Trouble keeping up with a conversation. Inflection that does not reflect feelings. Yeah, that's what autism is supposed to know about. But what do you guys think? You guys are probably thinking, are 5-year-olds supposed to wear diapers? Are 4-year-olds, are 6-year-olds, 7-years-old, 8-years-old, 9 years old, any age supposed to wear diapers? They mostly wear diapers at like most boys just wear diapers at bedtime. They had bladder coming out of its control. They wet the bed and they wet the sheets as well. So diapers wear good nights or pull-ups or whatever they have. Diapers may not help because it wets the bed like easily, but pull-ups and good nights can. I don't know about pull-ups though. Good nights work so much. It does not help you wet the bed, so yeah. But if you make an accident, it just stays in your good nights. Okay, so yeah, this is what diapers can be. So we're gonna talk about diapers in the next one. So yeah, most boys just wear diapers at like bedtime because they have bladder control, like I said. And I don't know about girls though. Girls are pretty good with potty training. Some boys are potty training too, but most boys are not. They have trouble potty training. They go back to wearing pull-ups and pooping on it and making a mess. Pooping on it, they don't even fit their ages, or I know that does not make sense when people are wearing diapers at age of 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. They're not supposed to wear pull-ups anymore. They should be in underwear. Like I said, they have bladder control, and it's sometimes difficult to wear underwear in bed because they wet the bed very easily, and your underwear gets wet, and the sheets get wet, and the whole bed probably gets wet too. And your mom might find out that you're in underwear. Your mom might freak you out. Your mom might freak out. Like yeah, I don't know why mom just yeah, sometimes mom and dad just get freaked out if you are wearing diapers when you're not in diapers anymore. You should be in underwear right now. If you did it on purpose, that is a little waste of time. When you're making a distance when you're wearing diapers, or a big example of what you've done. Or it can be possibly to know what you're up to. Maybe it can make sense of what you do. Or just doesn't, if you guys have any questions, just comment down below and I'll answer them right away. Yeah. Alright, now we're doing a definition of diapers, okay? So, now we're going to do bladder and next, okay? So, now we're talking about diapers. See what it's about. A diaper or nappy is a type of underwear that allows a thing that can control the bladder. Underwear does not really, it just lets your underwear easily, you know? Pronoun, a piece of absorbent material wrapped around the baby's bottom and in between its legs to absorb or retain urine or feces. A linen or cotton fabric, loving and repeating pattern of small diamonds. Verb, put a diaper on a baby, boy or girl. Decorate a surface with a repeating geometry of a floral pattern. So, what do you mean by diaper? A diaper is what babies wear before they are potty trained. It's a light cloth or rubber disposable fabric that folds up between your baby's legs to catch the poop and what's not. In many countries, a diaper is also called a nappy. A baby can wear a diaper, but you can also diaper a baby. and which means to put a diaper on, you know? When you put your, you know. How do you spell diapers? How do you spell diapers? A correct spelling for English word diapers is diapers. 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 It's a phonetic alphabet. Aspired, despair, praised. Which is the anagrams of diapers. Alright. Are diapers harmful? Most disposable diapers can carry tiny amounts of dioxins. Some worry that the dioxins found in disposable diapers that have been thrown away will continue down near landfills. Parents, of course, have additional worry. There doesn't seem to be enough dioxin in a diaper to threaten the baby's health. However, babies just get rashes, you know. Why do babies wear diapers? Diapers are criminally learned by infants, toddlers who are not yet potty trained, and by children who experience bedwetting. They are also used by adults in continuance in certain circumstances where it says the toilet is unavailable for psychological reasons. How is a diaper made? A disposable diaper is constant absorbent pads sandwiched between two sheets of non-living fabric. These diapers are made by a multi-step process in which the absorbent pad is first vacuum formed, then attached with permeable top sheet and impermeable bottom sheet. So that's why it's this. Alright, so is it okay to wear diapers 24 hours? Most babies wear diapers nearly 24 hours a day, and as diapers are in constant contact with both skin and mucous membranes, that means that any chemicals in diapers are likely to wind up in your baby's system if he or she wears disposable diapers. So, what is the British word for diaper? A British term, nappy, is taken for the word napkin. European colonization of North America brought diapers with it. This word stuck in the U.S., but the British eventually adopted the diminutive nappy in favor of diaper. For reasons, I don't know. So, I've seen a lot of videos, like, people wearing diapers and just petting it. It's obviously a no-no, because you're not supposed to wear diapers at the video. You cannot video yourself wearing a diaper. That's just not okay. And if your parents might think do not do diaper days at all. Your parents might freak out. Yeah, your parents might freak out if you video yourself wearing a diaper. Your parents will be shocked. They will force you to delete the video. And if I were you, I would just tell you to delete the video because it's not allowed in YouTube communities. Just delete the video of diapers. Gross, unnecessarily. You're not supposed to be doing diaper videos at pooping and peeing on it, which is doing on purpose. That's the reason why you wear diapers, because catches a pee and a poop makes more viral to you. Seems a little viral. Like people who have been wearing diapers for 24 hours. They show their diapers like whatever they can. I've been seeing a lot. Trust me, guys, I've been seeing a lot of it. Quinn has been seeing a lot of it too, and he was shocked to see that. And alright, so what's one? When should a baby be potty trained? Many children show signs of being ready for potty training between ages 18 to 24. Ages 18 to 24 months. However, others might not be ready until they're 3 years old. There's no rush. If you start too early, it might take you longer to train your child. So, what age should a child be potty trained? While a child is maybe fully trained in the daytime, maybe take many more months or even years for them to stay dry at night. The average, or when children night train is between ages 4 to 5. Most trainers are fully potty trained by the time they're 5 to 6 years old. So, for advanced age for potty trained boys and girls, so, this is what potty trained looks like. This is what diapers looks like for, a big reason. This is why people should stop making those diaper videos, because it makes them uncomfortable. They show you their diaper, I am not okay with it. I would just tell you to delete it if I were you. So, yeah, do not do diaper videos. My rule, do not do diaper videos. I swear. Because I'll keep an eye on you. I got this eye right here, like I said. Yeah, do not do diaper videos. That is totally gross. Now we're talking about potty. Alright, potty. So, potty is made, a bowl used by small children as a toilet. Informal U.S., a toilet. Potty. The T is silent. If you go to a potty, the T is silent. Those T words, those two T's, two T's are silent, and that's how you say potty. The T's are silent, so say potty, right? So now we're just gonna go the questions right now. What does go potty mean? Definition of go potty, U.S. informal, to use a toilet, used by children when talking to children. Just potty mean poop. Potty doesn't mean feces in any denotative sense. It's simply the word that some children hear most frequently when you need to go poo or wee. So at an early stage development, they'll live potty somehow. Expresses when they need to poo or wee. They don't know if it's a verb or a noun, how to construct a sentence. So, what is potty called in English? Simply British restroom, toilet, washroom, or water closet. Where did the term potty come from? Most of you guys know this, or most of you guys have been asking this. Potty, ADJ. Crazy silly 1960s slang of the unknown Oregon. Perhaps connected to hotter, earlier slang senses were easy to manage. In 1899, a feeble potty, 1860 potty, and 1942 child's work as for a chamber pot. From pot. N1. So, like I told you, how do you say potty? Alright. Signing. To sign potty, make your hand into a fist with a thumb pinking out between the index finger and the middle finger. Hold the fist out and shake it around a little. It is like your baby is ringing a bell to let you know what you know it's potty time. It is like your baby is ringing a bell to let you know it is potty time. Usage potty size tremendously useful in potty training your baby. All you have to do is do like this, alright? If you want to go to the bathroom, you just do this. Like index finger, yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, that's how you do it, right? Yeah, you do this with a thumb, make your hand into a fist with a thumb, pick it out in the index finger, and do this right here, alright? That's how you do that. Alright. So, alright, so, what does it mean, potty ways? Language isn't potty, right? So, yeah, that's what potty's about. When children have to go potty, when babies have to go potty, they just go like this doing like this, let's take that 2 fingers away and do this. If you want to go potty, you do this. Shake around a little. I'm not doing fast because, I don't know what you're supposed to do, you know? Yeah, it kind of makes sense too. So, alright. Wait, I don't see my mouse very often. Wait. Where's my mouse? I don't see my mouse anywhere, guys. My computer's messed up. Have you seen my mouse anywhere? Yeah, that's what, coming on today. Or I can change more qualities, or taking advantage of what we do, or, oh, my mouse is back again, okay. So, this is what it does for comeback, or it does, potty definition. So, you guys have any questions about potties, or definition, or toilet? We might go something for next, to be honest. So, you guys have any questions, comment down below. Yeah, just comment down below the potty breaks, or if you want to skip this video, just go potty, and come right back out, and watch the rest of the video. If my video is too long, you can go potty just a little bit. So, yeah, yeah, that's what you do for a big advantage. Let's just get rid of that, because I don't need it. I can barely see myself for way over there, so. I did not say store. My computer's way messed up today. So, yeah, that's what you should know about, to be honest, sometimes it can be frustrating, more obvious, right? So, alright, so we're now talking about a bladder. So now, I think next, I'm not really sure, but alright, bladder. A membranous sac in humans and other animals in which urine is collected for excretion. Anything inflated and hollow. An air bladder in the arch of the collar of the shoe. Alright, so now we're going to see the pictures of the bladder. What bladder means. Medical definition of a bladder. A bladder, a hollow organ of the lower abdomen that stores urine. The kidney filter laced with blood and produces urine, which enters the bladder through 2 tubes called ureters. Urine leaves the bladder through another tube, the urethra, also known as urinary bladder vesicle. So the bladder is coming from your peeing and pooping and your private parts. Yeah. What does the bladder do? The urinary bladder is a muscular sac in the pelvis, just above behind the pelvic bone. When empty, the bladder is of the size of the shape of here. Urine is made of the kidneys that travels down 2 tubes called ureters to the bladder. The bladder stores urine, allowing urination to be frequent and controlled. What is another word for bladder? Synonyms: vesica, gallbladder, urinary bladder, gallbladder sac. Where is the bladder pain located? Bladder pain on the right or the left side. Since the bladder sits in the middle of the body, bladder pain is usually felt in the center of the pelvis or abdomen, as opposed to one side. So why is my bladder hurting? As the bladder fills, muscles in its walls relax so that can expand. As the bladder empties during urination, that muscles contract to squeeze the urine out through the urethra. The 3 most common causes of the bladder pain are interstitial cystitis, urinary tract infection, and bladder cancer. So, how much urine does a bladder hold? A healthy bladder can hold 1.5 to 2 cups, 300 and 400 mls cups. or 2 cups only when you're adult. When you're like younger kids, like babies and children, they go to the bathroom more often than adults do. A urine during the day of about 4 cups, 800 miles at night. It is normal to pass urine 5 or 6 times a day if you drink between 6 to 8 glasses of fluid. Alright, alright, now we're moving on to a new question. My mouse is not moving. Alright, giddy up, horsey. Sometimes it takes a long time to get my bladder stuck in time. You know, I understand that can be a problem, but like, alright there, guys. Alright. How long does it take the liquid to reach your bladder? Answer explanation. It takes a healthy human body about 3 hours to process through the layer of fluid. The reason it takes so long for fluid to reach the bladder is because, or maybe you can figure it out by using your notes, or I can give you notes. Alright, so now we're looking at can a bladder bursts. These situations can be extremely painful. When a bladder bursts, urine generally pours into the abdomen, sometimes requiring an emergency procedure in which surgeons drain the urine with the catheters. But usually there's a little risk in holding one urine. People will typically pee accidentally before the bladder bursts. Yeah, you might die. You might die if your bladder bursts. Peeing in the sink is actually the green way to go, so you're welcome. Instead of wasting 1.6 gallons of water on a flush, you pee in a sink. You then wash your hands from the very same sink, simultaneously washing down the urine, preserving the nature's most precious resource. Alright, so that's what bladder is about. If you guys have any questions about I just made a new YouTube channel, so subscribe to it. I just made it just now, so I just made it today, so yeah, go find me there. Mr. Ford can be invited too. There's more characters coming up, so yeah, that's what Quinn told me about the other day. So yeah, that is what I want to tell you. So now we're moving to the next part. How about that? All right, now we're moving on to bedwetting. Yeah, I know the T is silent. The 2 T's are silent. I know, the bedwetting means is more similar to the word potty is bedwetting. Wetting the floor, wetting the sheets, like I told you about. So, involutionary urination during sleep. Alright, so, now people are probably asking, what is a bedwetting a sign of? Common causes of children and adults have bedwetting include small bladder size, urinary tract infection, stress, fear, or insecurity. In what age is bedwetting a problem? In other words, it is normal for children to wet the bed while sleeping during the learning process. Bedwetting is a typical not even considered to be a problem until after age of 7. Bedwetting in children is often simply as a result in immaturity. So, why is my 9-year-old still at the bed? Enuresis is when an older child, age 7 or older, wets the bed at night while sleeping. This can happen a few times a week or every night. Many kids with the bed are very deep sleepers. For most, urinating while sleeping is only symptom. So, why did I just pee in the bed? Not me, the other one. Why did the person just pee in the bed? Wetting the bed is caused by a mix of 3 things. The body making a large amount of urine for the night, and your bladder that can only store a small amount of urine at night and not be able to fully wake up from sleep. You might be half asleep. How do people stop a teenager from wetting the bed? Shift times for drinking, schedule bathroom breaks, be encouraging, eliminate bladder irritants, avoid first overload. Consider if constipation is a factor. Don't wake children up to urinate. Don't resort to punishment. Alright, so why do older kids wet the bed? Bedwetting causes most older children to wet the bed are very sound sleepers, so the signal of the full bladder aren't strong enough to wake them. Some children have small bladders or don't produce enough hormone as a person that reduces urine production during sleep. So, is bedwetting a sign of stress? The cause of an unsettled bladder is often unknown. Occasionally, an infection is a urine or other bladder problems that cause bedwetting and stress. Anxiety may continue as a problem, but the weight are continuing long after the stress is over. So that's why it should make the bedwetting sense, because if it makes sense to you guys, and that can make sense to if you agree with me, that's okay, that's great. So if you guys agree with me, alright, so why is a 13-year-old still with the bed? Someone with primary nocturnal enuresis has wet the bed since she was a baby. This is the most common type of enuresis. Secondary enuresis is a condition that develops every 6 months or even several years after a person has learned to control their bladder. Alright, so it's bedwetting, a sign of a trauma. why bed wedding just so if you wet the whole bed, you're not gonna get extra credit for like making yourself wetting the bed on purpose or an accident. So many accidents. Like there's a lot of YouTubers. There's most boys wet the bed on purpose or accident because of the bladder. They still wear pull-ups. Pull-ups do not help. You have to get some good nights to stop the bed wetting. I don't know if pull-ups will work. Maybe good nights can help. That can help the situation. Yeah, that's why bed wetting can good nights can help stop wetting the bed. So wet bedding or bed wetting the bed, so the bed does not get wet. That's why good nights help. There are a lot of consideration, and yeah, that can be a huge problem if it works. Good nights totally work. Okay, so agree with me. I don't know if pull-ups will work because pull-ups are they have this little medium hole, and whenever you pee on it, it just goes away. And you may not get in trouble for this, but they just goes away. If you did on purpose, it just goes away. The thing in your pull-up just goes away. That's all it does. It just goes away when you mess with it. If you just pee on it, you're not gonna and you may have to change it immediately. But it's not okay to wear diapers for 24 hours. Peeing on it. If your diaper is so full, you have to change it immediately. Put a new one on. Or don't even wear diapers. Just wear underwear. I'm not blaming you guys. Okay, you guys are awesome. Yeah, that's my show you. Alright, the last part, I don't know, we're gonna talk about potty trained. Patients, potty trained, participants. Toilet training is a process of training someone particularly. Training a small child to use a potty. He's just been potty trained, or she's just been potty trained. Alright, so now we're gonna go down. Put this right here. So, how do you know if your child is potty trained? Pulling a wet or a dirty diaper, hiding to pee or poop, interest in others use a potty or copying their behavior, having a dry diaper for a longer than usual time, awakening dry for a nap, telling you when you're about to go, are going to have just gone in your diaper. You have to change them. What counts as a potty trained? A potty trained child is a child who can do the following: be able to pull down their underwear and pants, get them back up without assistance, be able to wipe themselves after using the toilet. People should like that they're 3 years old. Children who are ready to train have ability to perceive events that are going to happen before they happen. So, now we're going again. What does it mean to be fully potty trained? Fully potty trained because that when a child, when he or she has to use the bathroom, when he does not need any assistance in the bathroom, the pressure that is put on the children and their parents can have terrible consequences. This is science, so you should win science for using a potty. When your bladder just goes, use your muscles to go potty. That's what you should do. When should a child be fully potty trained? Average age for bedtime potty training, while your child may be fully potty trained in the daytime, may take many more months or even years for them to stay dry at night. The average for when children might not train between ages 4 to 5, most children are fully potty trained by the time they're 5 to 6 years old. So, should a 4-year-old be potty trained? The American Association of Pediatrics reports that kids who begin potty training at 18 months are generally not fully potty trained until age 4. While kids who begin training at age of 2 are generally full trained by age 3. Many kids will not master bowl and no one's in the toilet until into their 4th year. So, alright, you pull up the top of potty train. Oops. Switch the pull-ups. Okay. You can pull it down like underpants. They're not exactly underpants. Pull-ups are kind of a diaper. But in the event of an accident, they absorb like diapers and can be ripped off after they pull over his feet. Once your one-on-one has enjoyed a few sentences out of potty, try switching a washable cotton training pants. Alright, so, do you have to be potty trained for pre-K? Begin by finding out if your chosen preschool requires your child to be potty trained. Many children enter preschool early, as just for after their 2nd birthday. It's normal for children young as this not to be potty trained. This is why many preschools allow children to wear nappies for a few months. So, now, can kids pee in pull-ups? Is it do? Is it do not? Do not. Agree. I agree with the do not. Trying to get out of the pull-up from time to time. Set your child for success. Limit fluids after bedtime. Consider waking them to pee at 10 or 11 p.m. Anyone's been half for a potty, so they know how to get there in a hurry. When tell your child to stop at fault for wetting the bed. So, alright, so, should a 5-year-old be potty trained? By 5 years old, most kids are fully potty trained. For those who aren't, the delay of training can have a physical cause like urinary tract infections. It can also be caused by developmental delay. By far, the most common cause of delayed training is a child who simply refuses. So, if you guys watch more videos, you guys can figure it out. Alright. So, alright. ask there, do preschoolers wear diapers? Kids who are fully potty trained by the day may need still need to wear diapers at night until we're 5 or so. You know, your child is ready to be completely diaper free when he's like stuff with a dry diaper most mornings. That's what your kids should do. If you're a parent, you should let your kids know that you cannot wear diapers forever. You have to get out of them, get rid of them, put on underwear, and yeah, you'll be fine. That's what people just don't like about kids. They wear diapers at that time, and people just feel embarrassed. There was a kid and wearing diapers still. His name starts with a C. I'm not gonna spell his name. Quinn, classmate in 5th period. His name's Christopher Morris, and I thought he was wearing it. Quinn thought he was wearing his own eyes. He saw him wearing a diaper. He may not be fully potty trained, but he's successfully trying to get him to stop wearing, diapers. Like, just get your child to stop wearing diapers by putting them in underwear. And next one's gonna be the last one, actually. So yeah. If you guys have any questions, free to ask away. So you guys have any questions, ask away. And now we're doing the last one. All right, let's get on. Toilet. Thanks, respectable. Which person me? Evening or 10:30? Typically consisting of large bowl connecting to a system or flushing away into a waste, sewer, or septic tank. Toilet WC, water closet, public convenience, facilities. Facilities for whether a toilet's a piece of hardware used for collection or many observations mean before washing. The person for washing oneself, dressing, attending one's appearance, washing, bathroom, showering, wash, bathroom, shower, bath shower. Assist for supervise for someone especially in the not using a toilet. Alright, so what does a toilet mean? A toilet is a large bowl with a seat or platform with a hole which is connected to a water system which you use when you want to get rid of urine or feces from your body. She made Tina wash the pills and down the toilet. Do not flush toilet paper in the toilet. It can get stuck somehow. It might clog the toilet. Synonyms, laboratory, bathroom, tube, British informal, bug, slang. More synonyms of toilet too. Alright, so what is another name for toilet? A term laboratory or lab. Derived from Latin, which in turn comes in for Latin to wash. So, what is another name for toilet? Does it mean to make a toilet? The act or progress, dressing or grooming oneself, including bathing and arranging the hair to make one's toilet busy at her or him, toilet set. So, what's a posh word for toilet? Toilet, according to Kate, this term is desisted because of its French origins. The royal family apparently says loo or lavatory. Instead, Kate says you should never use the terms gents, ladies, bathrooms, or powder room. Yeah, alright. Is toilet a French word? The term toilet itself comes from the French toilette, which meant dressing room. This toilette is derived from the French toile, means cloth, specifically referring to the close draped over someone's shoulders with their hair was being groomed. So, what is a room with a toilet called? Toilet rooms often include a sink, basin with a soap or hand washing, as this is important for personal hygiene. Peen is for hygiene, deodorant is hygiene, you need hygiene for your body. This room is commonly known as a bathroom in American English, a loo, or in British English, a washroom. In Canadian English and by many other names across the English-speaking world. So, I'm going to ask 3 more questions, and I think I'll be it. Who named the toilet? Thomas Crapper was a plumber that is often mistakenly called John Crapper, while Sir John Harrington is credited with the invention. It was Alexander Cummings that received the first patient for flushing water closet. Toilet, not John. Alright, so what is a toilet called in USA? United States of America. America is the place where you sit, do your business, is called a toilet. The room where the toilet sink in the found is called a bathroom in a home, in a public place. The most common term is a restroom. The bathroom and washroom, men's and women's room, and occasionally lavatory is also heard. So now we're going to ask 1 more questions, and yeah. Oh, what is the bathroom called in Ireland? In Ireland, the Jax means toilet, most commonly used to refer to public bathrooms. So that's what bathroom's about, like toilets. Toilet is just a big hole that you can poop and pee in. Most boys just pee in like this, standing up, and just holding their wieners to the toilet, towards the toilet, and just pooping. Just normal people. They just sit. Like most children are scared to poop in the toilet because they might think it's a monster or a very serious condition. Kids, do not be scared. Poop is not bad for you. But the only thing bad with poop is do not hold it in. You might die. That's what everybody do when they have to go poop. For a big condition, for the serious, obvious. For when they have done something for a big opportunity or what they have in their own business to take a pee or poop, to go to the potty for a bedwetting issue, or if your child has any questions for me, ask away. I'll answer them, and I'll answer them, like, at Brian the Builder's channel. And, yeah. Alright, so I think that's about it. Part 7 is coming on February 14th, out there, Niston's Part 11. And, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. This is Mrs. Burnth signing out, and bye!